Hi everybody, welcome to a new series of tutorials on GeoShred from Wisdom Music. So first of all, thank you to Pat to give me the opportunity to review not only GeoShred but also the entire GeoSwam collection of instruments, which is fabulous. Before I go any further, I have a code for GeoShred and also a code which unlock the entire GeoSwam collection of instruments, which is worth around $100. So it is a significant win, although it is only 2 codes. So it's really a good win. If you are interested to participate in the giveaway, just follow the rules in the video description and also check the comments in the comment section to see if the competition is still open and if the winner has been announced. In this first video, I'm going to go through very much how the instruments sound, more than actually give you a tutorial on each of the controls, which I will do preferably in other tutorials. And the reason for that is that this is very much an instrument that you can use to express yourself and for performances. It's a combination of performance-related concept from Jordan Rudess, and indeed there are a lot of videos which Jordan has created on how to use instruments from GeoShred, and also a combination of the research on realistic physical modeling of some of the instruments like violin, clarinet, and so on and so forth. As you can see here on the screen, we have a representation which reminds you of a guitar fretboard. So you have notes in different rows, and then from one row to the other you have an interval of a fourth, a perfect fourth, which therefore makes it really straightforward in terms of using it. Perhaps not so much for people which only use the keyboards, but for me it's quite interesting, particularly if you are playing using touch on your iPad, because you don't have to reach out to the far right or far left for a note. You can also go up and down. There are several controls, as I mentioned. I'm not going to go through them all, but just to give you an idea, you can octave here, you have your expression here changes, but the reality is that the controls here change based on the type of preset which you have loaded, and that's important. Here is where you choose the category, all presets or a particular category of presets. Here's where you move them left and right, and you can choose also a specific preset. So just pay attention as you change from one preset to the other, it will change the controls which are available, which is quite unique. You can maximize the window in terms of having more space for playing, which is good. Here's where you have your menu. Just give you a look at the effects section. It's really quite comprehensive. But anyway, it's that type of instrument that you keep going back to it because it's such a pleasure to actually perform with it. So let's kick off just playing some of the preset and also give you some ideas of the controls that you have available. You very much have the ability to, yes, press on notes like so, but as you press or touch on the screen, depending what you're using, and you hold that note, remember you can move left and right and up and down as well, and that's very important in terms of creating that expression that you want to or you need to. So in this case we have a shred lead. Play mode is type of string, which you can see here, different play modes, poly and mono. Again, those will change based on the preset. Normally you see a piano, a guitar, and a slide as well, which have different characteristics. So this is your shred lead. Reduce a bit the amplitude. And you can change expression using another hand, for example, here. So I'm playing with my right hand and using my left hand to change a further expression. See, I have pinch harmonic now on release, select here, but you can have also second harmonic as well. Which is really, really interesting if you want to create that expression. Let's choose other presets to give you an idea. So this is a steel dobro acoustic. Your classical, as you would call preset, right, for acoustic. But it's interesting, you can put your second harmonic if you want to finish a particular performance. So, for example, really fantastic. Let's choose another instrument again. As you can see here, this one is a fripper finger swell, and it's quite an interesting one. If you just tap on a note, you don't hear much because you need to tap and then slide up to give that expression. And then if you move to another note, you need to slide left and right, because if you just click on other notes, it will not sound, will not give you any sound. So fantastic, really, really great. Let's choose something else. Single channel sitar, perhaps again another one, Asian Dreaming. And here you see you have an arpeggiator with rates. So the controls very much adapt to what the preset is, which is good because it gives you the best setup that you need. Now let me give you an introduction in this first video to the GeoSwam collection. So let's go to the GeoViolins. And for me, this collection is where I think GeoShred has changed of their update games quite significantly. So let's listen to this violin. And let me give it a bit of finger expression so you can move it up and down to adjust the intensity. And let's give it a bit of vibrato as well. So really, really amazing sound. In this collection you have 12 presets, so let's explore some of the others. For example, this second one has a resonator on. Really nice. This third one is a vowel, GeoViolin vowel, and it has a specific character. You can adjust portamento level, your echo level, your reverb level, but also your bow position, which is really, really interesting. Here you have a bow pressure as well, which you can change. So let's try. Really cool. Let's change to the next one. This one, a single channel GeoViolin swell, similar to what we talked about earlier in terms of expression. So you really have to keep pressing your note or hold down your finger and then move up and down, left and right to give that expression. There's one, a single diatonic GeoViolin. Let's move to the next one. This one is for meditation, which is really interesting. Listen, you have something behind which makes you really, really cool as a sound. Expression, vibration, or what? let's move to another one. We have a looper, as you can see, different features, and here you can hear the start loop is activated. And this is really nice for that type of echo effect, right? Next one, even more amazing. You can have an arpeggiator, so you can choose your scale here, the motion up and down, etc. Random. You have your latch function, your bow position, the arp rate. So really great. And you can still have your expression. Really cool. So let's go to the next one, number 10. This one I like in particular because you can choose your scale. Right, so I want to go to a minor, and you can choose the root. Okay, so for example, let's say I want a G minor. Here we go. So you can adapt it to the song, perhaps, that you can play in the background. Really fantastic. Normally around the end of the collection you have one preset which has a backing track, and this is cool. This is where you have a button here to play the backing track. You can adjust the volume of that track and also the volume of your main preset. So let's try and let's improvise on it. So as you can hear, it's absolutely a pleasure to play with these instruments. Don't think there is anything else like that in iOS which gives you that power of expression. I will do more videos, more tutorials, but let me give you an additional taste of other instrument. So there is one category which is called the Geo Jump Tracks, and this allows you to effectively play all the jump tracks which comes with the instrument. So let's choose something like this one where we have a sax. So let's play this one. Okay, really fantastic. That's a bit of introduction to the sax. Let's give you an introduction to this fantastic cello as well. So as you can hear, what a tremendous accuracy in terms of the expression you can create with this cello. So let me give you one further example with the flute. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed. To me, this is like a no-brainer in terms of go and get it, because it will deliver certainly on what you need, and you can create some fantastic composition, and you can spend hours and hours enjoying the sound and the expressivity that GeoShred can deliver with this fantastic GeoSwam collection of instruments. Bye, see you in the next tutorial. Bye.